hair set frizzy. Let's just start. Deep long breath and you got this. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, please don't forget to subscribe. And this video is a Target haul video, and if you guys want to keep watching of what I got and just hang out with me, just keep on watching. I recently went to Target to see if there is any new sunscreen. Lately I've been obsessed with sunscreen. I have so many sunscreen and it's just started recently. I'm gonna do a whole video dedicated to sunscreen. All the drugstore, the cheap one, the white cast one, the gray one, the physical one, the chemical one. I have lately been trying on so many to find the perfect sunscreen. Yet still I've been struggling to find the right sunscreen. How many times I just said the word sunscreen? That was the whole reason for my Target trip. I also gathered other stuff too. You just don't go to Target and just, you know, think you're gonna get one stuff and just end up just getting one stuff. And just browsed around to see what I actually needed, even though I actually don't. But you know, I actually got 2 sunscreen and other things. I tried a few stuff today, so it's also gonna be more like my first time review. It's kind of similar to the last video. I know last video was super long, so it took me 3 days to actually edit that and chop it down to half-an-hour video. So I really wanted this video to be very short and done and make it faster as soon as possible. I'm gonna start with non-makeup product. Jump into the stationery section. I didn't get much. I only got 3 things. Yeah, I don't think it's much exciting for people to watch random stuff and stationery, but I do like kind of haul video. I just want to know what's going around, what people are getting, so this kind of makes me want to do kind of this video. Okay, let's start with this thing. This is a post-it filing tabs. I thought it would be pretty handy. I want to quit having different tiny books around because I keep losing it. I want to have a bigger writing thing or a notebook, and I can just put this tab and you can actually write on it. And you also do get 5 colors for easy portation, and in total you have 30 tabs. I think I already said that. And the next thing I got was push pins. It is by U brand. I think it's new brand on Target. We just wanted a clear push pin, but they had this a clear round ball, and I thought it looked pretty cute. It's nothing special, it's just your push pin. It just looks a little nicer, little pleasant, that's about it. And you do get 100 count. And for the last thing was by the same brand, also a push pin, but this was like a succulently potted kind of pin. So you do get 6, 3 different kind, 2 of the same. I thought those were really nice. I'm trying to be a whole lot schedule, and I want to hang my timeline, whatever I write on my notes and stuff on the wall. I just want to inspire myself. That was the whole reason I wanted to get cute stuff. It just seems like if I kind of create a certain vibe, it might push me to create more content. And I also got those 2 plants right there sitting up there. Those 2 are live succulent plant, and I'm pretty sure it was $5 per pot. I don't do flowering plants. I'm really not good at it, so it eventually dies. Let me just grab it. And here's the 2 plant up close. Oh my god, what was that? I think they were, I don't remember how much, but they were different. How many? There were different kinds. I just got those 2 because they did kind of look nice, and when I read about it, it said it was pretty easy to maintain this kind of plant. I'm not gonna lie, I am already killing it. Let me just show you if you can see. This part is completely gone. I'm keeping them far as much as I could. If you guys seen my last video, I'm actually painting my room, and when I was painting my room I put it at the window, and whenever I was around the window I keep hitting it and the leaves keep falling, or I made it fall and I keep forgetting about it. I want them to be as far as possible, and I only want to be close when I'm actually wearing them. It does come with a tag. It says you gotta put them to indirect sunlight and water them when it is dry. I thought it'll be pretty good room plant. Actually needed something. Now I do have the whole wall white. To put that on my room, my room is done paint wise. All my walls are painted, window is kind of painted. All that is left for now paint wise is the closet door, the door, and I am kind of thinking about to change the closet just a little bit. But room wise, it still has a long way to go. This is what it's gonna be like. Everything, my bed, my dresser, everything is on the place where I actually wanted it to be. I do want shelving at the back for more storage, probably like a floating shelf all over the room, so there will be more and more space. I don't think any space is gonna be enough for me, but I am also planning to put some warm lights behind me that may look a little nicer on the camera. For now it is okay. I can move around to 3 different directions and can actually give a different background. My room still has a long way to go. I'm getting there. Now I actually want to jump to non-makeup product like skincare. I have one conditioner and stuff like that. This one is by Aveeno, Calm Restore for sensitive skin oat gel moisturizer, and it says fragrance free, instantly smooth, and replenishes skin moisture barrier. I have actually used the smaller size of it. I do love it. This is the inside one. You do get 1.7 ounce, 48 gram. I would say this, it is not the cheapest, being a drugstore, but it's a skincare, a good moisturizer. My skincare products are both from high-end to drug-end. I remember when I first started, my whole focus was just on makeup, and then I slowly get to know about skincare. So I kind of started a little bit by drugstore and I directly jump into high-end kind of product. If you guys don't know, I worked at Sephora. I would be on skincare section, I would be on perfume, I would be on cashier, back of the house, almost everywhere else. The only thing I didn't do was actually put makeup on other client face. That phase kind of helped me to dive deep into so many skincare product, perfumes, hair care, and everything, and you do get so many free products. That was pretty amazing for a while. Now I don't work at Sephora anymore. It is kind of hard to keep up with Sephora products, so I do love finding amazing product at drugstore that will beat up the high end. And for my hair, I got the moisture conditioner by the brand Monday. It is a new brand, and also when I started working at Sephora, that was the new hype. They were educating people more about sulfate, SLS, paraben. I will not say I am 100% this and this free, but I would love to, or I would prefer to be more SLS, paraben, sulfate, you know, those kind of free as much as possible. But that does not mean I have to. It's just if I have an option, I would choose that one. I've actually heard about this. I have read a few articles, people raving about it, and I think it's a women-run business. I don't know. I think it was from Germany, France. I don't know, somewhere around that. And I really did wanted to try it. It's just they were never at my Target or at Ulta. I think they sell this at Ulta too. And it is pretty affordable. It's under 10 bucks, which is like great. To have a cute package like this, to be everything free, come on. They do have different lines. This is a moisture line, so like a, let me explain, in a sense, like if it's a moisture, it's basically gonna be for dry, like it says over here. It says I'm for dry and damaged here, but this is a conditioner. You do have the same with the shampoo. Been using it for a long time and it is pretty amazing. The smell, I don't know about this conditioner. I have not used this yet, but the shampoo do have like a little very softer, more like a mix with a rose gardenia kind of scent. I'm very sensitive to those kind of sweeter, kind of flowery kind of smell, and it does not seem to linger, so I'm pretty fine with it. I do have very dry and sensitive scalp, so I would know within like 3 to 4 washes, and I thought I will give it a try. I don't quite remember each and every one of them. For example, this is for moisture. I have seen one for volume. There might be one for frizzy. Just go check it out. If it works, it's better. If it does not, it's under 10 bucks. And for the main reason I went to Target was to find new sunscreen. I got two. This one is by roche-posay, and this is by Different. I personally do love roche-posay. I don't know how you say it. I would say it is one of the expensive brand at Target or any drugstore. For face and body, SPF 60, alcohol free, water resistant, fragrance free and paraben free. I don't use a spray sunscreen as my base sunscreen. I prefer more like a cream lotion. This kind of sunscreen gets very handy when you're going on vacation, which I'm going pretty soon. It's like right before you go to the beach, you had your whole thing set up, you put on your sunscreen, you go down to the beach and you just pull this out and just spray it right before you head onto the water. That way you know you're fully protected and it's pretty easier on that sense. And for the second sunscreen, by definitely moisturizer with sunscreen with broad spectrum, which basically means UVA and UVB. SPF 30 oil absorbing moisturizer with sunscreen, clog pores, absorb excess oil, lightweight, non-greasy. The ingredients on both of them are similar, more like a chemical sunscreen, and this comes in a package like this. It does have a pump. You can actually lock it and unlock it. I did try on this today. It was my first time. Loved this. Me being a dry skin, I did enjoy the moisturizer. It didn't leave me over the top, kind of dewy like most of the sunscreen do have. Micropro technology absorbs surface oil for a matte finish, while the oil-free formulation moisturizes without leaving the skin feeling greasy or sticky. I 100% agree with that. I feel like it is one of those in-between kind of product that is good for oily as well as for dry skin. Dry skin as in a sense that you actually do have that moisture with protection of sunscreen, and it did not leave my skin feeling greasy or oily at all. It just felt like non-oil gel kind of moisturizer on top of my skin. It was very soft to the touch, like very satiny. And I didn't use any primer today. I used the sunscreen. It doesn't look bad at all. During summertime, I'm actually in a hunt for primer like this, or I would rather say sunscreen, because I really don't want to overpile my face if I'm trying to do makeup, and I do need that SPF. So by substituting with this kind of product, it's a lot less product on your face. So I'm super happy about it. I'll be using this throughout the whole summer. Now let's jump into makeup. I picked up this product by L'Oreal. It is their infallible up to 24-hour fresh wear foundation. This also have sunscreen of broad spectrum SPF 25, the shade I-15, and I would say I'm losing my game on finding the right match of foundation. It was not my shade, but eventually it did come out very good. It's been about like 4 or 5 hours that I had this on. I've not seen it caked up. The coverage was pretty good. You do have to build it up, but when you build it up, it does not cake up. It neither have like a glowy set or a matte set. It's more like a skin-like natural finish. It does have a little bit of tackiness, or like you can have that stickiness. It might be because I applied a little bit more. I wanted more coverage. When I set it with powder, it seems to be perfectly fine. Overall, I like the formula, I like the set. And for concealer, I picked up e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and I got it on the shade Deep Olive. This wasn't my shade either. It was very yellowish. Formula is very thick, very high coverage, amazing for dry skin. It's very comforting. It did crease on me, but once I had the setting powder on me, it looked fine. And I also have this concealer as my eyeshadow base, which worked out amazing. So the color and the shade was way off, but the end result, I really did enjoy it, and it doesn't look that bad. I'll just play around. And also the combo of these two were good. If you get a hand on these two combos, it was actually pretty amazing. The rest of the product, it's by the same brand. I just got a different, or like 3 different things. That is $1 billion box. I'm actually going on vacation. I'm pretty excited about it. So right now, at the moment, everything I find it's dedicated to mostly my vacation, so we thought this will be pretty good. It's a box with a magnet palette. You also get a mirror. So it's basically a Z palette, just little cuter. It actually looks like this, and when you open it, this is basically your mirror up here, mirror on this side, and you can actually pull this out and put this out like this, so you can do your makeup and carry this thing at the same time. And I thought it would be pretty handy when you travel, but there is always a but, right? In the box, it didn't look that bulky, I think, but in reality, I think it's still bulky. It's still travel friendly. It can still go on your purse. That's not the problem I will still get it because the mirror is pretty amazing. I love the mirror, I love the idea, and also the magnet on this is really good. Nothing will move, nothing will shift. It's pretty hardcore. These three are their shades. Let me just put it on one place so you guys would know. So basically these three are their product, and these two are mine. I actually wanted to see it if it could hold other product on it. It does pretty good. I dropped it, hit it. Trust me, it didn't fall. And to the thing that I did not like it at all about this box was its lock and unlock. I will explain you what. It does say open right here, and it does have like a little bit of cut on both sides that you actually put your finger in, and it's easier to pull. I'm actually scared to put this all the way down because when it locked, it's locked in for eternity. It would not get the hell out with each other. I don't know if I'm doing anything wrong. It does not say anything in the box. It's just like a simple, you just put it in and you just open it. And if you guys are wondering what happened to my nails, this broke it off because it was like hardcore stuck in there. If you guys look closely onto this box, I have all the marking and scratches from my nail paint and on my nails. I sacrificed most of my nail for this. It is very, very, very tricky to actually open it. The only trick I actually found out, I don't know if it's the certain box that I got or the box it is like that. If you guys got it, please let me know. For my trick, what I do is I just like to like braces through my chest and had like push it all the way there and just kind of have pressure on both sides and kind of open it this way. It did seem to work out for a couple of times, but after a certain try, that didn't work out. This is actually pain in the butt to actually get it out, I'm telling you. So I'm just gonna lightly just do this just in case. You know, I picked up one eyeshadow. This is on the shade Hickory. It is more like a very light brown matte shade, but when you actually blend it in, it just gives you a very purpley mauvey kind of shade. I just used this shade as my outer corner color right under my crease to deepen up the shade that I actually had as my transition. I think it did a pretty good job. Formula itself is very creamy. When you're trying to pull out too many product, it didn't feel like you're actually pulling out a powder eyeshadow. Every time you blend it out, it blended in like a cream. Even the shade isn't that interesting. I have so many shade like this on my own. Actually trying to blend with the brush, it didn't have any brush tricks. Usually it does happen with the darker shade like this. Moving on with the two blush shade I got. This is on the shade Passion and this is on the shade Romance. This one is the shade Passion. This one is very peachy, orangey, tangerine kind of shade. I really do love this on my cheek. It blended out pretty good. I had both shade mixed in on my both cheeks, but I wanted to see each color perform first, so I had Romance on my left side cheek on its own, and then I topped it off with Passion. Even though both of the shade kind of looks so different on a pan, when you actually dip your brush and start applying it on your face, they kind of look similar. You really can't tell a difference, but I did prefer the shade Passion the most because the color payoff was amazing compared to Romance. I think it's because of the pink undertone or the pink shade to it. It might be pretty good for a lighter skin tone, but personally I love this shade. I actually dug my finger onto this, but eventually if you keep building up both of these, you will get the same shade, but I would not say they are identical, even though when you dip your brush and put this right on your cheek, the color payoff is loud and on your face on this one, and this is pretty light. The main reason I'm saying they're not identical, the shade Passion, this is more like a skin-like matte finish. This does have a shine. If I look closely, I do see some very shine or like shimmer on it, so actually keep that in mind. You're getting more color on this one, you get extra shine on it. Even though this both shade have a similar color, once you keep building a lot, it will end up looking very powdery. This one will have a very shiny, it will eventually look like a fuchsia, like a purpley shade because of so much shine built up to it. Anyway, I'm actually glad I got this, get to try this new brand $billion box. Never seen anybody talk about it yet, or am I missing on something? Who knows? Anyway guys, that completes and end my video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, being with my haul video. Just let me know if you guys actually do like this kind of video, did enjoy this video, down in the comment below. So every year, twice a year for 4th of July and on September, I do go on vacation, which I actually look forward to it. Planning to have a whole travel vacation edition kind of video up and see how will be my take on that. So let me know guys if you guys are interested in that kind of video. If there's any ideas of video that you guys want me to do, just let me know. If you guys are new here, please do subscribe to my channel. If you guys are my all-time subscriber, like I always say, thank you so much. I hope you guys like this video. I really hope it just helped one person, just one person, that's it. I really do sound like a broken record, but I really do mean it. I'll be posting one video every week, so stay tuned for that and catch you guys in my next video. Stay safe. Bye.